Welcome back to the Allgoods, Vietnam through the eyes of love. I'm Elisa Allgood. It's October 14th, 1971. My dad, Captain Richard Dick Allgood, he's in Vietnam. He's a rescue pilot halfway through his deployment, and he's counting the days until he can hold my mom again. My mom, Sarah, she's 6 months pregnant with me and living in San Antonio. She doesn't write about fear, not directly, but it's there. She's alone, carrying their first child, and the man she loves is flying missions in a war zone. That day, they each sat down to write. Neither knew what the other would say, but somehow their letters matched. The tone, the tenderness, even the timing. It's something that happened often between them. They used to joke that they had ESP. What you'll hear next are two letters written on the same day, thousands of miles apart, connected by love, timing, and something they never could explain. Here's the first letter, written from my dad to my mom, October 14th, 1971, a Thursday. My dearest sweetheart, how do you love me today? As much as yesterday? I'd be willing to bet a little more. Not much, mind you, but just a little bit. Ha! I got you tonight. I love you so much. You are my precious little chickadee. I know I have left you on a string about when I will be home next. Well, now I am certain. I will be coming home on the 18th of November. I'm going to get my ticket tomorrow, so I moved it up from the 20th so I would be home for 2 weekends. I know we just love to as well on the weekdays, but somehow we seem to really groove on the weekends also. It is also easier to travel and harder to get messed up on the weekdays. That will put me home in your arms for Thanksgiving. Baby, I am so thankful for you and your love. I hope you really know how much you mean to me. You are my life. I want you to always remember that. So, I will be with you around midnight the 18th or early morning on the 19th of November. Okay? I hope you like that. I can't wait to be in your arms. You can bet your sweet Bibby that I will love and hold you so tight. About the parents, I don't see any need for them to visit, but if they must, we can talk and arrange it. I agree with you. 2 days at the very most. I'm going to be very selfish with the rest of our time. It is ours to love and live. I was off today. I spent a few hours at the detachment. I saw a show and read a little. I had a few drinks tonight and watched TV. I am off again tomorrow, and then we start working every other day. Baby, I love you so much. I miss you each day more than the day before. Somehow the days go by, and I say to myself that we are closer to everlasting life and love together. I can't wait to have you in my arms each night, instead of just reaching and getting nothing. Life has meant so much to me since we met, loved, married, and conceived a baby. I hope you realize how very much I love you. You are so precious to me. Baby, I am yours. Kisses and hugs are sent in the only way I can send them. Soon, we will be able to kiss and hold and hug and love together. I will never tire of loving you, my only love. I love you. Sleep warm and give our little one a pat from Daddy. Love, Dick. Oh, geez. That homecoming date, November 18th, that would mark just 2 weeks of leave before he had to return to Vietnam again. It wasn't the end of his tour. It was a pause, a brief chance to be together before months more apart. My mom didn't know yet. She wrote her own letter that same day. She's like 6,000 miles away. not knowing that my dad had finally circled the date. What's striking is how aligned they were. They wrote about the same mix of humor, exhaustion, love, and longing. They had the same rhythm that always seemed to connect them. Here's a letter that my mom wrote to my dad, 14 October, Thursday. My darling, how does this love letter find the one and only man of my life? Horny and loving, I hope. Ha! I know the answer is yes to both. I got 2 sweet letters today. You're my precious little chickadee. I can't believe you and Pi really had lobster that was good in Nam. I bet Pi is spastic these days. If I remember correctly, his leave starts in about 2 days. Keep me posted on whether he actually goes or not. I know you will. I'd love to meet him. He sounds like such a likable nut. I'm glad you have someone you really enjoy being with, since I can't be with you. Not to mention Ken, also. I couldn't pass today on clipping my horns. I have put 50 cents in the pot already. I didn't have any cramps, so it must have been okay. Speaking of okay, I really feel good today. I think I might have had an intestinal bug over the weekend, even though I wasn't sick to my stomach. I'm going to ask Dr. Brecken what he thinks tomorrow. I love you, sweet precious. I'm writing early tonight because I have to go to CP early so I can get up. I'm now watching Flip Wilson and laughing my ass off. He's so damn funny. I wish you were here to laugh with me. I'll be so glad when we can share our laughs together. That will be the day. The happy day. Well, I couldn't write the things I wanted to and watch TV. So it's now 11:30 p.m. I think I rationalized it because I really CP better when I write to my darling just before CP time. Did you get your love package yet? If so, were the cookies and tapes okay? I know you'll keep me posted. I love doing things for my love. I love you. Now for my activities. My day got off to a depressing start. Connie came over after her visit with the doctor. She was laughing and crying at the same time. He told her she was crazy. Maybe, baby, she was asking and talking to me like I was the shrink. I have to talk to you about it because it isn't the easiest subject to discuss around here. Nikki is the only person I can talk with about it, and she's so sick of worrying and looking after her that I don't even like to talk with her about it. I hope she will someday be okay. She's always been so good and nice to me. Well, I watched the World Series. My Pirates won again. It's now Pirates 3-2. Maybe they'll wrap it up tomorrow. I straightened the house, cleaned out the closet. It needed it after Cookie leaving. I washed my hair, washed the clothes, ironed some of my maternity tops because I have so few. If I keep them clean and ironed, it makes rotating them from day to day a lot easier. I checked in with Joy and Jan. Joy is cleaning her apartment, and Jan is sick. It's her back again. She's just taking it easy tonight and has a duty exercise for tomorrow. She'll probably have problems for the rest of her life. I went over to Steve and Melinda's for a while, came home, had a steak and a salad. I wanted a potato, but since I have to weigh in tomorrow, I managed to do without. The worst thing about being pregnant is going over to the clinic and weighing on their 1914 Air Force scales, which always weigh 5 pounds more than ours. In front of everyone, I weighed way more than some of the 5'1" to 5'2" girls end up at the end of 9 months. They look at the scales and they don't realize your wife is 5'10". That's funny. It's almost time for another snap or two of my lover. I feel closer when I can see pics of my darling off and on again. Okay, love? Whittle chickie, I'm so horny. No matter how many times I use my dildo, it just doesn't equal one love session from my honey. I'll be so happy when the 20th gets here and you make sweet, gentle love to me and me to you. You are so great, and I love you so much. Not only do I love our sex, but what I feel for you goes far beyond sex. You're my everything. Be good. Dream of me, and our days will be here soon. My heart, forever and always, Sarah. Psh. Even with half a world between them, they were writing in sync. Same day, same rhythm, and the same love. He'd just bought his ticket home for a 2-week leave in November, and she was counting down the days without even knowing it. Neither of them wrote about fear, not directly, but it's impossible not to feel it between the lines. A war on one side and a pregnancy on the other. Two people trying to stay connected, steady and hopeful when everything around them could change in a heartbeat. And these are the letters that held them together. And I'm so grateful that I have them here to learn about their pregnancy and what was going on when I was in her tummy, and to share them with you. So thanks for walking this path with me, and I'll be back with the next letter soon. If you'd like to support the podcast, the project, you can visit buymeacoffee.com/the Allgoods Love, or go to the website at theallgoodslove.com and follow the Allgoods wherever you listen. See you soon.